Hello and welcome back to day number 22 of our 30-day island challenge to complete an entire island in only 30 days with zero help from Nintendo Online. Oh, hello Angus. He's crashing the party here today. Hello. Today we're standing in front of the area that we built yesterday. If you missed yesterday's video, we did go for a villager hunt and we found Brofina. She replaced Tom, but we did do a little position swapping. So this is where Dina used to live, right outside of the little pond that we have by the entrance. But since Brofina is a chicken and Goose is a chicken, I decided to put them next to each other, which I think is very cute. I think that's adorable. And we gave her like a little chicken coop, you know, made some codes, got some chicken rooster little guys, you know, cute. I do have some left over, so I might just like place them randomly around the island, like maybe they're free roam chickens. I think I have 3 left over. I think I bought 6, so, oh, actually it looks like I bought 7, because there's 4 over there. Why did I buy so many? Anyways, today I do kind of want to work on where do I want to work on today? I'm kind of stuck between wanting to work on my house and also I just realized, I think when I was time traveling yesterday, because we time traveled to the winter, I accidentally time traveled to July when I should be in June. So I might backtrack a little bit because the color of the trees are throwing me off. They're very dark and they're lighter in June, so I might time travel before we actually start working. But I think today I kind of want to work on maybe my house, and I don't know if I'm going to work on the interior. Okay, so we could work on my house. Me being like very indecisive today, I was kind of thinking of either working on my house, which we have to do a lot of cleanup if we're going to do that. And let's see, the other area I was thinking about decorating would be the campsite, which is over here on this cliff with the river that we have. We also have a couple of little ladder setups over here because we don't have really enough room for a incline because we're doing no terraforming. So trying to decide, oh, a little gyroid. Oh, it's an Arphoid. I love that one. So trying to decide if I want to do this area today or my house. The other option I was thinking about doing was the area over here. Also, I need to replenish my tree farm because I have like no trees left, like none of the tiny trees left. Also, this was a stunt that grew, but I have like a couple of like the large ones, but I don't have any of the tiny trees, so I'll probably have to do that today too. But I was thinking of decorating this area with these villagers. Oh yeah, these are all gyroids I planted. But if we do this area, I kind of want to time travel back to March or April, because I want to get the DIY for the Aries rocking chair for outside of Timbra's house, because they look like little sheep, you know, rams, something. So it'd be cute if we put them outside of her house, I think. And I would have to go to the end of March, beginning-ish of April to get that DIY from Celeste. I would also have to get a bunch of the star fragments. I do think I have enough gold nuggets. I think I have 5 gold nuggets, if I'm thinking correctly. I have like 5 or 6. 4, 5, or 6, I don't know. Because I think they each take 1, like each of the zodiac item takes 1 gold. But I do have a couple, which is kind of nice. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for Hazel's house, because I have an idea for Dina, and I was going to give her like a little bakery setup kind of deal because, you know, ducks and bread, even though you're not really supposed to give ducks bread, but I still think it's cute. So I was going to give her like a little bakery setup. She has a very small area, to be honest, though. So I don't think there's like too much we could do in front of her house. We also have this little area behind Hazel's house that we could work with. Thinking of like maybe like a little community farm for these 3 villagers that they work on. And then Hazel also kind of has like basically all 3 of these villagers kind of have small yards. I think Timbra has the biggest one with this edge right here. But Hazel kind of has a small one. We can't really put a tree over here even. I don't even think we could put one. Yeah, we can't put one except for like over here and like maybe right here. I don't know if that's too close to the house. And then a couple back here for those villagers. Trying to decide what I want to work on today. We also, for my house, if we work on that area, I was planning to do a gyroid farm, which would be with a bunch of these guys. So I do have a bunch of them now. And I have even more. So I have an Arphoid, a Spikinoid, a Crumploid, an Oinkoid, a Bloopoid, and a Jingloid. I have a couple of those. And I did a gyroid farm on my last 30-day island, and I kind of want to make sure it's a little bit different than that one, because I don't want to really like copy it too much. Oh, also, I don't think I showed you, but when I time traveled to December, sorry, this is like the beginning of this video is like all talking, and I apologize if that's boring, but I'm trying to like work through my thought process out loud. I don't know. I don't know if that's really, oh, look, another one. A Flutteroid. I do like that one. I did, when I time traveled over to December for, what was I even doing during that time? Oh, I was getting the rooster figurines. Oh, my shovel. They had like the toy sale stuff for Toy Day because you're supposed to buy like a toy every day or something like that. I don't know. But one of the things they had was actually a kids tent. So I did buy one and it's over here somewhere. Maybe. Oh yeah, kids tent. It is not a color that I think I would want to use. Where is it? I think it's, yeah, it's very colorful, which it does technically match the colors of the island, but this is not the one I would want to use. So maybe actually we can pop over. Oh, can I actually buy that item here? Or is it like a special one that you can't really buy because it's like holiday-ish related? You know, they have, okay, you can buy it here. That's good. I think I'm going to head over to Harv's to see what customization options they have for this. And then probably time travel a little bit to grow some trees. And then time travel back to the normal time that I want to decorate in. So I'm going to do that a little bit off screen for you. And then I will catch you back in a little bit. It is time to decorate this area. And actually... it's time to decorate, but actually I need to do something first. So I don't remember if I mentioned this when we were planning out this section of the island, like when we were placing the campsite down. I don't remember if I mentioned this, but I kind of had an idea to do like random dots for the pathing, if that makes sense. So like it would be interchanged between the light and dark dirt, kind of like this. And you would follow the little stepping stones. But what I was thinking, maybe I want to add sand pathing in the mix of this. So it's a little bit more like mixed up a bit. So I think I am going to go purchase the sand pathing. And also I think I have an idea of what I want to do down here too. So if I have enough time today, I think I want to do this area because I remembered I had a projection screen. So I thought it'd be cute. Okay. Not the direction I was hoping that would face. We have a projection screen. There we go. That's a little bit more of a moment, you know? So I was thinking maybe we do like a little like kind of like connected to the campsite a little bit, but like a little like movie watching party down here. I think that would be cute, especially because I do like this item. So oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh no. Okay, I'm turning that off. Did I realize that thing turns on? I don't know. But if we do that, I will have to get rid of all of my crops over here. Not get rid of them, but you know, move them out of this area. But it would be kind of nice if we got that area done today as well, because you know, today's day 22 and we have like half the island to decorate. So I am going to try to do that area today as well. I added a little bit of that pathing over here with the couple of dots and everything. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it all the way up this direction because what I want to do... Also, I added a little swinging bench right here and I think that's very cute. I have been trying to use this stupid bench so many times on this island and it has not worked out yet. But... so I have 3 of the kids' tents. I don't know where they are in my pockets. They're literally somewhere in this mess of a pocket. Oh, here they are. I did get all of them in the white version just so we didn't have like any clashing colors or anything. And then I also went ahead and made some other custom designs for some blankets. And I wanted both of them to be like neutral color. So when we add like the flowers and other little items, it's not too crazy colorful, you know? So I made these. I might lighten this one a little bit because I feel like it's a tad bit dark. Actually, yeah, let me do that real quick. Okay, so I added 2 of the kids' tents over here, and I gave them both their little blankies, which I think are cute. I also added a bit of the blanket underneath this one. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. I put a tiny tree here. We don't have a whole lot of room for trees on this little cliff, so we're gonna have to make do. Like, I feel like I could put one here, but I don't think I want a full-grown one. I think I want another one of these large hardwoods right there, you know, tuck it in a little bit. So I'm gonna grab one of those. I also put this little patch of pathing down because I do have an outdoor kitchen. Oh, I also have the brick oven. Not campfire, cookware, outdoor kitchen, which I thought we could place right here on top of this. Oh, it actually goes all the way back there too. That's pretty good. And then I don't know what kind of food items I have. Oh, I do have this handy water cooler that we could put there. We could also put that by the TV area. Okay, I have like no food things with me, but I think I do have, actually, by my house, I have a bunch of the fish containers. So what if we make this little area into like a fish section? And I think I do have a fish recipe. I think I need 3 of them. I think I have plenty. Okay, I don't even know where those went. I think I could craft that. And then let me check my recipes. I feel like I got a sea bass recipe. I did. I need weeds for that. That's a little annoying. And then I got a duplicate one of these, which I was really annoyed about, by the way. I thought it'd be cute to do like a fish thing. So maybe we could do that. I do have to catch a sea bass. And I know I did see some weeds over by somewhere. Do I remember where they were? No. Do I remember they existed? I think maybe they were by the trees. Ah, yes, here. So that's 2. Okay, I have 3 weeds. Any chance I put the other weeds in my house? A balloon. What fancy timing, Mr. Balloon. Hello? No, are you kidding? Okay, well, I guess I'm getting stung. I did not mean to do that. Oh, wait, I just had an idea. What if we make it look like the gyroids are camping? Okay, it's all the way over here now. I just want the balloon, and it's running away from me. What is this? Something helpful. I mean, iron nuggets aren't that bad. I'll take it. I am running out of supplies, so I did do a little bit of tree chopping last night off screen, but I wonder who we could use for our campsite. I'll have to come back because I have like no room in my pockets currently, but I think that would be really cute. And actually, let me grab a tree while I'm over here. I think I also have my workbench in my pockets, which I can take out pretty easily. It would help if I ate a carrot for that. Oh, look at my little eye. So sad. Okay, workbench, put you down over here. I think you're somewhere, yeah, right here. I think I can, don't hit the workbench. I think I can craft those fish things. I can. Oh, it takes, okay, it does take 3. And then I have 1 extra, which is good. Can I can't customize this, right? Oh, I can. I think it's just the label though. Oh no, I can do this. I don't think I can customize the small one though. What color do we want? Because the tiny one is going to be blue, so I kind of want it to be a slightly different color. I kind of like the orange. Yeah, let's do the orange. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about my eye until I turn around. And let's see, I feel like we could put the little, oh, what if we put a little puddle right here? So it looks like maybe the ice of the fish is melting. The ice of the fish. What a beautiful sentence. Puddle. Beautiful. And then we can put the little stacked fish containers right here. If I pull this back, can I put the single one right there? I don't know where that one is. Fish container. Oh, it's dark blue. I thought it was going to be the light blue one. I actually kind of think I like it there more. So, oh my gosh. I just went through, okay. I was about to yell at the game. Let's put the puddle here. Actually, can I put a tree here? I can put a tree there. Okay, what if we put the fish containers here then? Yeah, that kind of works. That kind of works. I mean, it is touching the tree, which a little gross. We could, oh, I don't think we could put this floor because of that, actually. But I think that's okay. I mean, we could turn this maybe. It's still touching. Does that bother you that it's touching the tree? I'm trying to decide if that bothers me. I'm gonna, oh, that took my tree though. I have 3 little campsites, so let's pick out 3 gyroids to be camping. Who looks like they'd be camping? Also, should we do more neutral colors or should we do brighter colors? Let's see. I think this squeakoid would be really cute camping. You know, I think he would be adorable. So let's okay, no, that's not what I meant to do. Squeakoid, I also like this guy. And then we need one more. I kind of like either the little guy that looks like he's like fallen over or this guy. I like this guy, I think. Okay. Those are going to be the ones that are camping. And oh my gosh, another balloon. What's in our balloon today? A new hit game. Checkered school skirt. It's actually very cute, but I'm not going to use it on this island. So I'm going to ignore that. Okay, let's see where we can put these guys. I don't have a whole lot of items for the gyroids to like sit on top of. I think I might have 1 or 2 round pillows and I might want to go and get those customized because I don't think that's one I can do by myself. And I think it's black right now. Yeah, so it's very like standout-ish, if you know what I mean. But if we put this guy here, and I do have a cushion, but I don't have, but you can't put stuff on top of the cushion. And I don't have a Zen cushion or the stacked Zen, why am I looking at that? Or the stacked Zen cushion. I have like stools. I do have this stool too. Because I want something like a little lower to the ground, you know, like not too tall. Alrighty, small update. I switched these trees out for big ones because I didn't like that they were all like large, like this version. So I switched those out. I also added the little dish rack right here. I think that kind of works. I don't know. I like it. And you know what? I could make that sea bass, but I don't have enough weeds. So if I ever do get enough weeds, maybe we should do a cabin tour today to get more weeds. Maybe. Also, I went ahead and customized that little cushion over at Harv's, and I made it green because I thought that was cute. And I put the little, I really like that guy. What is it, Twangoid or something? I really like him. And then, let's see, I went ahead and made, I do have a log stool. Do I want to do the log stool here? And then I do have a gyroid guy. Let's see. Do I want to, actually, I kind of want to do the squeakoid right here. And there we go. He's a cutie. I love him. And I haven't actually, I put it over here and I put that little grass code right there. And I think that's really cute. It kind of just adds like a little bit more to the area. So I think let's do like a little circle in this corner. Like that. Okay, not like that. Like this. There we go. I think that's cute, you know, a little cute little pathway thing. Love it. I did manage to get a custom design right here, and I was gonna make tassels, but my tassels were literally the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So I cleared the pixel, and I can't get the custom code to come off of the ground. Like I can't kick it up. So it's just a clear like it's like a clear design for now, because I don't know how to kick up the thing. But maybe I'll try to make tassels like off screen when I have more time or something. But for now, that'll have to do. But this guy's cute. I do want to give him something for his little area, because I gave this guy little chips and I put the little mushroom design on it. So maybe they're like mushroom chips. I don't know if that exists, but you know, it could be a thing. Do I have anything cute? I could give him a tape deck. Maybe they're jamming to some music. I do want to make sure that you don't, like, you can actually get around though. Which it does look like you can, but it's a little bit of a tight squeeze. So maybe we'll put like a wooden box here or something like right here and put that on top. Just so it's not like fully on the ground, I guess. Because I do want this area to be like a little bit walkable. And then I did put the other campsite over here. Because there just like wasn't enough room over by these ones. So maybe these 3 people are, you know, camping together and that person's just camping by themselves, which, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I could get another tent and put it like here, but there's not a whole lot of room. And I think you'd only have like 1 tile to scoop by. So I'm just going to leave that as is. And then I did make a wooden stool and I customized it a little bit. And we can put that little trembloid guy right here. I absolutely love him. I think he's like one of the cutest little guys. And then I do have we have a lantern. Should I give him a lantern? It's kind of weird right there though. I could also put the little custom designs down on the ground over here too. These 2. And then maybe we can put like a flower right here to add a little pop of color. But we could put something over here. Let us see. Oh, we could give him a little campfire cookware. Actually, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute, you know? Maybe he's trying to stay warm, although I can't turn it on. What if I pick up this? Turn that bad boy on. Beautiful. And actually, let me go grab wait, do I have a flower in my pockets? I don't. Let me go grab some flowers real quick and we can add some around this area. I was also going to add a tiny tree like right here. The little... Did I actually grab one? I can't remember. Oh, I did. Perfect. Put that bad boy right there. And then I do have to stunt them. I need to grab some apples. But I stole this little nursery tree. So there we go. And I'm going to grab some filler stuff like flowers and bushes. Because that's what we need to do. I can't really explain much further than that, so I'll grab those and sprinkle them around. I'm also going to keep... We don't have very many spots that aren't decorated, really, so I don't know. I don't know how many weeds we're going to get, but yeah, I'm going to grab flowers and I'll see you in a little bit. I've gone around and added some more flowers to everything. We definitely need like more like bushes and filler stuff, but I think it's looking okay so far. I did grab some country fence to try to put around to see if it's kind of cute, just like interspersed with everything, you know, a couple pieces here and there. Because I do like a sparse fence every once in a while too. So I think that is kind of cute. And I was thinking, oh no, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I did indeed sneeze. I know myself so well. I was thinking about putting some back here along this edge. I don't know if I want to do it the entire way across or like leave some little spots out where we can put like bushes and stuff. Something like that. I do have to make some more. I grabbed some hardwood to make some more, but I thought that would be kind of cute. Also, you know, make sure that no one falls off the edge because that would be unfortunate if someone dove off the side of the island. Also, I did add a little bottle crate over here with a lantern just to add a little bit more color because I thought that was cute. And I did have the lantern like for this area, so I thought that was cute. And this guy just has a small little area over here, very cute. So I think I'm gonna grab some more of that fence and some bushes. I don't think I'm gonna decorate this right here because I plan on having someone in the campsite for the dream address, and I'm gonna, if I can't get someone to show up naturally on the campsite, I am gonna use an amiibo just to have a villager here for the dream address. I won't keep them, like I won't use them on the island at all. I just want the tent to actually be up because I think it's really cute and it makes more sense with like the other little camps going around and everything. So I want that. I also used all 3 of my weeds, so I have no more weeds, which is very sad. And I do think I want to go to a Cap'n Island to grab some weeds. Hopefully they have weeds, because sometimes you get to the island that has glowing moss, and I don't think the ones that have glowing moss have weeds. So we'll have to see if we can actually get some. I haven't gotten too far since the last time I saw you, but something I thought of was using a tourist telescope right here. So especially because the secret beach is right here, I thought it'd be really cute for like a little tourist telescope here, but I do not have one of those. I do not own a tourist telescope, so I was thinking if I can find it. Here it is, a telescope. I don't remember how or when I got this item, but it kind of works right here, you know, some stargazing, and you know, that is like where you see the stars and stuff. So I thought that'd be really cute right there. And then I did add my little fencing back here and my bushes. I don't know what I want to do for the pathway. We could do more of those little squares. Actually, that's probably what we'll do. Just do a couple more of those squares everywhere because they're kind of cute and it fills up the area. And I feel like it won't like add too much to lag, you know? I don't want it to be like super laggy on the island. I don't know if that actually, I don't know. I feel like some people say pathing makes it laggy. I don't know if that includes both custom pathing and like the in-game pathing, but I feel like it's cute and I feel like you can see it on the map. Also, when it's just two tiles like this, it's kind of like repetitive pattern of like diagonals. I might take some out and just put like a weed or a flower in between everything so it doesn't look so repetitive, like over and over of the same pattern. So I might do that, but I think this is really cute. And actually, I kind of wanted to see what it looks like on the map. It might just look like a giant block of of pathing. No, you can kind of tell that it is like a little dotty, you know? I think so. I think you can tell a little bit. Also, look how crazy our map looks with all the pathing. I don't use a whole bunch of in-game pathing usually, unless I'm doing like a farm and then putting like stripes of dirt. But I don't usually use it for like my actual like walkway. So I think it looks pretty cool. Yay! Oh my gosh, thank you, Animal Crossing, for the weeds. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. I was so scared we were gonna get a like glowing moss island and not get the weeds, but we are here with the weeds. Thank you so much. Also, I feel like there should be, oh, this is like another gyroid fragment, right? Let me dig that bad boy up. I wonder which one it is. I feel like it's gonna be the pig one, the oinkoid. And our bottle on the beach is from Jeremiah. Yes! Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now I just need the normal one. I need the normal one. Because it does come in angled and I keep saying normal, but like straight. I don't know how you want me to describe that. But that's so amazing. I think I was just talking about that DIY the other day. I was like, I need that. And here we are. I finally have it. Okay, I'm gonna collect all the weeds here. I'm also going to, I brought 2 flimsy axes with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop some trees as well. And I'll probably collect the apples too, because I keep using those as, like being able to stunt things. So I'm gonna grab those as well. And I don't think I need the flowers or the bushes. So I think I'm fine in that department. But I will take all the wood and stuff. I'll also probably hit the rocks so I can get all those materials too. So I shall see you in a little bit. And hopefully we can start the little movie theater area if I have time. Which I hope I do. Although I have to move all of those stupid carrots and pumpkins out of the way. I cleared out this area of all the pumpkins and carrots. I just moved them over to this area over here, which I will probably regret later on because that's gonna be super annoying. But okay, you know what? It happens. So, okay, I was thinking 2 things. Down here, it might be cute to do the cornfield, like the corn farm, because I have the movie, the popcorn the popcorn set, and then I also have the popcorn machine. So maybe this is where they get the corn to pop for popcorn. So smart, Keely, so smart. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how genius you are. Thank you everyone. I know. I don't know how I do it, you know? It just comes to me. Okay. What am I talking about? I do want to get that rock out of the way. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with the rocks on this island. I didn't plan like a rock garden or anything like that, so if anything, our rocks could be like in this area where I plan to do like a little flower field situation. I still don't know if that's gonna be a flower field or we could actually do a pumpkin farm because I haven't used the pumpkins at all on this island yet. So we could definitely do that. But let's see, I have a couple ideas. So I think I want to keep the area up here, the movie theater, and then like I said, the area down there to be the corn farm of some sort, you know? So thinking of moving that over just a tad bit so it's like right there. Yeah. And actually, let me whip out my hard hat again. I also was thinking about using this wheelchair over here because I feel like it would be the perfect spot. But I think I want to put the little screen on top of a bit of the planks. So is this a tile? It is. Okay. So I think a 2x3 would work. And then I have a couple tables that I was thinking about putting near it. Oh, I also have to craft a bunch of stuff because I need to craft stuff. But I have a couple ideas. So I want to see kind of what I really want to do. So if we put the projection screen here and move you back a tad bit, thank you. And then we could do, I have a couple table options that we can do. So, okay, maybe I don't have a couple. I have the rattan little table guide that we could use, you know? And maybe we could even scoot that over like this a little bit. And let's see. I have the Nordic low board too. I think that one is white. It is. And we could put that here. It is very bright. I feel like the rattan one looks a little bit more like rusticy. So I think I want to keep the rattan low table. And I completely forgot I had that. I literally just found it in my stack of stuff. But I have the water cooler I was thinking of putting here. And then maybe actually we put the popcorn machine on the other side because it's also green. So split up the colors a little bit on this side. We could even like push it up a little bit. Can I put it over without it blocking the TV? I mean, it blocks it a little bit, but I don't think that's bad, right? I was thinking of creating a little wood table to put like right here. So we could do that. I also have the fence items, which I was thinking about putting back here. I have the two, they're like the distressed version. So like one on each side, like these. Can I get through here? Squeeze, there we go. Something like that. I think that's kind of nice because it like gives it a backdrop a little bit, you know? So that could work. I also have like normal fence we could try. But I kind of like the height of it, that it goes over the projection screen. So that's good. And then I had two kind of ideas for what I wanted to do for like the seating arrangements. So one option is I have a couple cushions that we could put down. Like people brought the cushions to sit on. Like maybe those are like the people that are up closer to the screen. We put the like cushions up here. I would put a blanket underneath, but I don't want to put codes down before I know kind of what I'm doing. So I could do two little cushions like that, and then you just like sit here and watch the movie. And then for like other ones, I have different types of chairs. So I do have two of the lawn chairs that match. So those could go here, like just chilling next to each other. And then I also have an outdoor folding chair. And then maybe that's the one that could be partnered with the wheelchair, like that. I feel like scoot you up a tad bit. Something like this. My other option was, I feel like I just need to craft one so I can get across what I'm talking about. So, oh, my bench is over here. Let me craft one real quick. Oh, a balloon. Let me try not to sting myself again by shaking a tree. Come on. Okay. And that is from, oh, just kidding. It's not from anyone. A scoreboard. Wow, I already own one of these. Okay, let me craft a couple of the things I was talking about and then we can try to see which one we like more. So this is what I was kind of talking about here. So instead we have the little like log benches here, and I actually think I do like this setup a little bit more. I think it's just cute and you can actually like sit down. I mean, you could sit down on the other ones too, but this just feels more like rustic to me, you know? Like this was like actually supposed to be built here instead of people like bringing their own stuff, you know? So I kind of like this. And then I guess for the rest of the area, I kind of have to just fill it up with like trees and stuff. So I'll probably do that without you, just because it's gonna be me planting the same things over and over again. But for this area over here, I do want to do the corn farm, which I believe the last corn farm I did a combination of sugarcane and the yellow hyacinths. So hopefully I have enough yellow hyacinths. If not, I have to check to see if I have seeds so we can plant some of those. And we'll do that down here. Oh my gosh, I forgot a carrot. Hello? You sneaky little carrot. So I don't know if I think I want to do stripes again over here just so it doesn't look like a giant. I could just do a giant patch of in-game pathing too. But I kind of want to go look at the one that I did. I did it on Acorn, which was my fall farm core island I was working on last year. I did actually never finish that island. But I really liked how the corn farm turned out. How many times can I say corn farm? In one block of time. But I'm going to check that out and then I'm going to try to figure out what kind of layout I want to do, because I probably want to include some fencing and some other little farmy bits, you know. So I'll try to figure that out and I'll come show you probably when I have a layout planned out. I will show you so I don't have to like talk through me placing a bunch of in-game pathing. So I think this is kind of like the layout that I want to go with. We have a couple trees and fences and stuff. And then the rest of this is going to be filled in with mainly, the way I did it on my other island, it was mainly the sugarcane with a couple pops of the yellow flowers, the yellow hyacinths. So I think I first want to go grab the yellow hyacinths to see where I like those. And then the rest I'll fill in with the sugarcane. I don't believe I have enough sugarcane already grown on the island to fill out this whole area. So I might have to, I have some like plucked ones in my house, like just like the little sugarcane, you know? So I might grab a couple of those and plant those, or I could just pluck the ones that I plant in a second. Also I have like no more yellow hyacinths. I feel like I'm just gonna grab those two also. And then I'm not sure if I want to do it the same way as the last time where it was mainly the sugarcane, because I do kind of like how the hyacinths look. So we might do a little switcheroo on this island and do it a little bit different. But by chance are we, oh, do not dig inside the building. Do we have yellow hyacinths? I doubt we do. Rose, Cosmo, Lily. Yeah, no. I wonder if they're at... Actually, I think Leaf is on the island right now, because I don't think he was there when I went to Harv's. Also, I've been recording for so long today for this build. It's kind of ridiculous. This video is already like super long. And I'm still not... Oh. Do you think Dina has a thought bubble? Hello? Oh. No, I like it, girl. Just keep yours same. Oh wait, he's not here. What? I swear I did not see him on Harv's. Maybe that was a different day? I feel like I'm having a stroke now. What happened to Leaf? Something happened to Leaf. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and plant all of these little hyacinths, and then if I want more, I can't tell if this is a tile right here or if he's touching it. I think he's touching it. Yeah. Scoot over, my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna plant all of these. I'm gonna grab as much of the sugarcane that I have available, and then I'm gonna see if I like this amount of the yellow hyacinth. If not, I will have to grab some seeds. But either way, I think that will be fine. I just want these to be a little spread out, if that makes sense. And then I also have to decorate the area between these two with like some sort of pathing. No, I actually might remove this last row of this. I don't know what I'm going to do for the pathing right here. I might do, you know what? I say might do something. I have no idea what I'm going to do. So ignore me. I don't know. And then I have to fill in these little areas back here with some bushes and trees and shrubs, and bushes and shrubs are the same thing. But yeah, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to work and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay. After a very long time of decorating, we finally have this area pretty much complete. So we have our little corn farm down here. I did have to plant some extra little sugar canes, so those are all planted and hopefully watered. I think I watered all of them. And then I did add a little bit of pathing up to the bridge right here, and of course added some little designs and everything. And then I just sprinkled in some flowers. I did leave open a bunch of the tiles over here just because it felt like there probably would be a lot of like walking through this area. So I figured like trees and bushes wouldn't really make sense in this, like in these little bit of tiles in between the things, you know, the log bench. I've been recording for way too long. But I did add some bushes and stunted trees and some flowers on the outside of the area just so it felt a little bit more like nestled in and kind of like we built the area around the trees. And then I did add the walkway over here that will lead over to the little bit of pathing that we have here as well. So those will hopefully connect. And then of course we did the campsite area too. So let's walk through there. We have our beautiful little food preparation area, you know. Also, I could make the sea bass now. I also realized that I have the DIY for the carp on the cutting board. So I could make that as well. And I'm pretty sure you can customize the fish to be red, which is pretty cool. So I might try fishing tonight. I don't know. I've been working on this island a long time today. It's been 5.5 hours, which is kind of insane. That's what happens when you have to craft everything and go up and down to get flowers the whole day. But we also have a little sitting spot right by the little river, so you can just chill here. And then for our like main pathway up here, we have the little checkerboard little pathing. I added this right here. It's kind of cute right here. I think it's another little way just to get up to the campsite really quick. I did used to have a ladder over here like where this kids tent was, and I used that one all the time to come up here from my house just because I was coming from that direction. So this one is pretty handy to have there. I might just move it right there. I don't know yet. But we do have a little campsite area as well. Obviously this is the campsite cliff, I guess. Campsite, yes, campsite cliff campsite. And we have a couple kids tents over here with some gyroids hanging out, having a blast. Look at how happy they look, living their best life, dancing to imaginary music. And then we do have the campsite here, and I do plan to have a camper for the DA, which I'll invite via the Amiibos, but well, I'm going to try to do it naturally first, but if I can't get anyone on that specific day, because I have to time travel a little bit weird to make sure my flowers aren't in bloom. Well, not my bushes aren't in bloom and have flowers on them. So if I don't get a campsite villager that day, I'm just going to use an Amiibo. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to like use them for like DIYs or moving to the island, but I will just use them so the tents popped up for the DA. And then we have a little bit more of the checkered pattern pathing. And we have a cute little telescope area where you can see the secret beach down there. I probably will decorate the secret beach just a little bit so you have something to look at from up here. And then over here we do have our fourth little campsite, and it's a little shaky guy. I like him. He reminds me of like a little pasta noodle. Like not a penne. What is that pasta? I keep wanting to say risotto, but that is not correct. I don't know. He's a noodle. Little noodle dance. But yeah, that's the whole area that we worked on today, which I was only planning on decorating up on this cliff today, but then once I had the idea for the little movie theater, I was like, yes, let's do that. And then with the movie theater, I was like, you know what, we could just do a little corn farm. So, you know, your girl just kept adding things on today, which a little painful, but we did it, you know, we built this whole area. So I'm too lazy to whip out my camera, but when tomorrow's video is ready for you, it will be somewhere on the screen. So go ahead and watch that. And if it's not ready, that means I will see you sometime either today when you're watching it or tomorrow, depending, you know, time zones are weird. But yeah, I will see all of you later. Bye!